Alright guys, so the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma event is live on JP. Usually when one of these events drops, immediately after it goes live, I'll go through and I'll record it and, I'll put it up on YouTube. Now this is an event that was available on Global previously, and, at first I decided I won't record it, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it. Why not just go ahead, make a quick video, kind of a Let's Play style video, I don't know, whatever you want to call it, going through the events. And talking about a few of the units that are actually, awakenable and stuff through here. This Vegeta, one of the best free-to-play units in the game. I would definitely encourage, anyone that doesn't have a JP account, now would be a solid time to start. Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta will be dropping 2 days from now. And I do believe that this Vegeta, both of them will probably be on the category of that new Vegeta. I really could see them doing that because these two Vegetas right now do not have a category, and that's very, very odd. I can't think of another unit that's released without a category since categories were not since categories were introduced, but since the big category leaders were introduced, Super Saiyan 4, Gogeta, and Omega. Outside of, since they've been released, I can't remember another, unit at all that didn't have a category upon release. So I do think they are about to get one with the new Vegeta, whatever his leader skill may be. Vegeta family, just pure-blooded Saiyans, Saiyan Pride. I saw my boy Alex the Gaming Claw said it could be Saiyan Pride. Any of those kind of categories would make sense because then these fuckers could be on there. Also, the Imp Beerus, I did recently just do a video on him. Imp Beerus is pretty good. Unfortunately, though, LR Beerus did drop. And the SCR Beerus is actually a little bit better of a linking partner with the LR Beerus and this Int Beerus. So that I think does make him a little better in comparison. You can also farm up Pudding, which you can use to buy some items in the Baba Shop. And of course, you can get this Takoyaki or Takoyaki, however you say it, a Japanese food item that does change orbs and allow you to kind of nuke, I think, with tech orbs or something like that. It's the tech equivalent of the Deborah cookie. So that's pretty cool. Just and a fun, quick little event. Only 4 stages. In the 4 stages, the first stage will give us the Trunks medals. We're going to fight Trunks here. In the second stage, we can grind out the Pudding treasure. The third stage is where we can grind out the Bulma medals. And then the 4th stage, we can unlock Sasuke awakening the Mangekyo Sharingan. Oh, wait, excuse me. I meant the Vegeta. The Vegeta who literally is doing the Sasuke pose. That shit is is so wild, bro. But alright, so let's go ahead and hop in. As of right now, I'm actually pretty hyped because at the time I'm recording this, it's only been an hour or two since they actually announced Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta and Jiren's Dokkan Awakening in-game. And, it is a release date of 2 days away. What's interesting is that recently, for the longest time, I'm talking 2 years, they would release a teaser for the Dokkan event, and it would be 2 days until it came out. And then ever since Super Saiyan 3 Bardock on GP, they've made it to where it is only 1 day. They'll put it in the news 1 day before release. And then now for the Jiren and Blue Vegeta, they actually change it back to 2 days. So it'll be interesting to see what they do moving forward with that. Also, I believe this little scene right here, this is talking about at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, when Vegeta took Trunks to the amusement park in the Majin Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z, just before the World Tournament starts and Goku is brought back for 24 hours, and, the fateful day where Majin Buu is revived. Vegeta and Trunks are training in the Gravity Chamber, and Vegeta tells Trunks, if you land a punch on me, I'll take you to the amusement park. And then episode 2 of Dragon Ball Super followed through on that. I always really liked how they did that. It was a good introduction for Vegeta in Dragon Ball Super. Man, thinking about it, it is very, very sad that Dragon Ball Super is over, bro. Fuck Toei. Fuck Toei. Come on, Toei. What are y'all doing? Now, if they release the Dragon Ball movie and it's a sequel to Dragon Ball Super and then it leads directly into a new Dragon Ball series, could you imagine the fucking hype if the ending of the Dragon Ball Super movie is they're the credits announce Dragon Ball Super anime returning, this summer or some shit like that. Like, people lose their fucking minds. That shit would be incredible. Alright, so now we go to the cruise ship. Again, this is the first 10 episodes or so of Dragon Ball Super. I believe it's like episode 5 through 10-ish, where there's a lot going on the cruise ship. Majin Buu eats all the pudding and does not allow Beerus to have any. So Beerus starts beating down the Z fighters. Yep, there it is right there. Beats down Majin Buu, Piccolo, Android 18, TN, Ultimate Gohan, Gotenks, and then finally Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. So that is a pretty cool moment. The only thing is, Beerus does give dialogue during that fight with Vegeta that he eventually has. That kind of, is proven to definitely not have been true as Dragon Ball Super continues on. Where Beerus is like, oh, I think he says, you made me use 10% of my power, when he goes rage on the boat. And it's based upon how things play out in Dragon Ball Super, I would say there's no fucking way that Beerus was at 10% of his power. It's almost like he meant I'm at 10% of my casual power or some shit like that. When he's just chilling every day. So that's one of those things. There was a Toriyama scale a long time ago where I believe, this is just based on the Battle of Gods movie, by the way, where Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, he said if Beerus was a 10, I believe Super Saiyan God Goku is a 6 and Whis is a 15. But, that scale, turned out to be very, very, very not true as Dragon Ball Super continued. Because, the jumps Goku makes from Super Saiyan God at the start of Dragon Ball Super to, fucking Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, only, 30 or 40 episodes in. So, alright, let's go ahead and have our boy, of course, let's have our boy Vegito Blue absolutely just body Beerus, just like we all know what happened, right? 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 Yeah. Vegito Blue or Beerus? The age-old question. Now, definitely after Goku becomes Ultra Instinct, and then, Vegeta gets his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form, towards the end of the Turn of Power and moving on. After that, if Goku and Vegeta fused, they would definitely body Beerus. I don't have any doubts about that whatsoever. Especially, they basically flat out say, Jiren is stronger than, the Gods of Destruction. And then Ultra Instinct Goku dicks Jiren down. Let's be real here. So, I do think at that point, Goku and Vegeta, if they fuse, needless to say, could probably put the twerk on our boy Beerus. Alright, so let's go ahead and hop into the next stage. This is a stage where you, acquire the Bulma medals. These Bulma medals are also used to Dokkan Awaken LR Beerus, so do keep that in mind, guys. I would definitely say farm up a lot of extra of these medals, just in case, if you ever pull LR Beerus, who knows what kind of, filler banner they could release in the future. One of those, GSSR banners, featured GSSR banners, the LRs are always on those. You could pull LR Beerus. You want to make sure you have, there's, Mangekyo Sharingan, excuse me. Alright, Vegeta, Amaterasu. Yo, that shit is so goofy, man. You can't tell me that they didn't know what they were doing. Ooh, nice. I got 2 of these. I actually am still recovering a lot of these gold awakening items from when I Dokkan Awakened LR Broly. I actually Dokkan Awakened LR Broly's TUR as well. There's a reason I did it. Yo, I probably should have made a video on me doing that, but hold on, we'll talk about that in a second. So anyway, here's Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta versus Beerus right here. This is the fight where Beerus eventually says, oh, you made me use 10% of my power. And it's just right after this fight where Goku arrives back on Earth, and they use the Dragon Balls to find out about Super Saiyan God. And eventually they do the ritual, and, Super Saiyan God Goku versus Beerus happens. Okay, so he's going to super attack, and it's probably going to do 20 damage. Yeah. LR Super Vegito. Probably the best unit in the game. That, just taking casual 33 damage from super attacks. That would be one reason why. And then dishing out 2 million damage in return. Thanks for the Bulma medals, Beerus, my boy. And then, after this, he's like, oh, yeah, you made me, really have to use like 10% of my power. And then boom, right there, Goku shows up, goes Super Saiyan God, they fight, and then that is the ending of the arc. I believe this right here, that's dialogue where Vegeta's like, yeah, next time, fucker, I'm going to be the one that will go Super Saiyan God. And then eventually he begins training with Whis. That was actually a really fun episode of Dragon Ball Super as well, when Vegeta was trying to win over Whis and actually become his apprentice, taking him to eat all the various delicious foods of Earth. I really liked when Dragon Ball Super did that. Like, a lot of the downtime stuff in Dragon Ball Super was actually quite good. But alright, let's go ahead and hop into the final stage here. And then I think before we finish up, I'll probably just show what I was talking about awakening LR Broly twice and why I did that. I actually also awakened LR Goku Black twice. But anyway, here we go. So here is Vegeta basically becoming Whis' apprentice, and he goes and trains with Whis for several months before Goku actually goes to train with Whis and Vegeta as well. Whis, basically mentions too that his plan was to have Goku and Vegeta both be training under him. There's where Bulma gives him his Resurrection F outfit. That's also another weird thing, how, they give Goku and Vegeta these, redesigns for their Super Saiyan Blue form, and then after, once the Future Trunks arc starts, they just give Goku and Vegeta their old outfits back, and then eventually, that leads into the Tournament of Power as well, where they still have their old outfits. Now, I will say this, Goku's outfit in particular, I do like a lot better than his Resurrection. I'm not a fan of Goku's Resurrection F outfit at all. Vegeta's, I go back and forth. I actually can kind of see, like, the love for Vegeta's Resurrection outfit. I do think his outfit, like, his redesign is a little cleaner than Goku's. For whatever reason, I think it's because Goku is missing the iconic blue undershirt in his Resurrection F outfit. Because, how many times has Goku fought and he's lost the orange part of his gi and he only has the blue undershirt? It happened for a long time against Frieza. It happened against Kid Buu. And then, it even happens in Dragon Ball Super with, Ultra Instinct when Goku is fighting Jiren. So, I do think, his outfit with the blue undershirt is definitely better than the outfit without the blue undershirt. And here is the Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta and Bulma card, the SCR one. One of the better SCR units in the game. Once this guy gets onto a category, he is going to be a nightmare. He is a ridiculously powerful card. Any cards that do counters are capable of doing, like, incredible amounts of damage. But there we go, guys. There's Vegeta also, like, kind of, using Super Saiyan Blue for a second or kind of unlocking it. And eventually that'll lead on into the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament arc. And then, the Goku Black arc, the Future Trunks arc, Dragon Ball Super, Tournament of Power, all that stuff comes on later on after this. But again, I like recording these story events. There is a new story event coming to Dokkan in a few days now, when Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta gets a Dokkan event, and Jiren will actually get his Dokkan event as well. Like, if we head to the news, it's actually right there in the news right now, which is really, really exciting. Let me let this load for 1 second. Load, Dokkan. Don't make me do this. Oh, Dokkan. Of course. See, Dokkan, they know. Okay, all right, there we go. So there's Blue Vegeta's Dokkan event. There's Jiren's Dokkan event. And then a new Dragon Ball Super story. This will be the third one related to the Universal Survival Arc. I presume this probably will be the last one. Well, actually, the fourth one. Because you can't, so we have to have the Universal Survival Arc. Remember, that's where you can farm the Goku, the farmable Ultra Instinct Goku, as well as the Angel Golden Frieza. Then we had the second one with the farmable Caulifla and Kale and the Metal Dokkan Awakened Super Saiyan 2 Kefla. Then, of course, we had the third one, which is just, involving some of Ribrianne's fights in the Tournament of Power. And then this will be the last one. This Goku art, by the way, is not new. This is actually the art used when Ultra Instinct Goku uses his Kamehameha during his super attack. So that's not new, but that Jiren art is new, and that very likely will be Jiren's Dokkan Awakening card art. Now, let me show y'all what I was talking about. I actually went ahead and Dokkan Awakened my TUR version of LR Broly and my TUR version of LR Goku Black. As you guys can see, I cannot awaken him. Can't awaken TUR Broly. The reason is because I went ahead and awakened him and him just because I'm very, like, OCD. And, like, you know, I want it to look like I've awakened all the units in my box. But the TUR version of Broly and LR Goku Black are so good that, like, I would never, like, Baba Shop the extra copies of that or do any shenanigans like that. Like, you know, see there, we can awaken him. So what I did was I actually awakened him to LR, and then I reversed them. So now I just have them chilling there, and when I go to the awakening screen, they aren't, like, lighted up to awaken. So I did that, which was kind of crazy when you consider that costs 100 million Zenny and 90 of all those Kai items. But I said, fuck it, let's just go ahead and do it. But, alright guys, so there's the Vegeta and Bulma event. We have a bunch of new stuff coming to JP Dokkan in only a few short days. Thanks for watching, and I'm going to catch y'all later.